Hey everyone, AmeriKonnor here. I wanted to do a quick post talking my vlog. I want to do a vlog. Everyone, I want to do a vlog. This is my first episode, so if you're watching this, wow, aren't you lucky? Oh my god, you're watching the first of many vlog posts, and they're all gonna be so good. Okay, I'm gonna stop being overly sarcastic and self-deprecating because that's not good. Okay, debatable. But I'm not going to have a debate with my camera and me alone at like 3 a.m. I would never do something like that. Okay, so anyway, I just wanted to talk about how I ended up as an expat in Leipzig, Germany a bit. I want to be quick to the point, and hopefully it will lead into some good topics to talk about later. Wait, how did you become a German citizen? Oh, okay. What was your grandparents' story? How did they get to America? What the hell happened in Prague? What was up with that? Or, just that kind of thing, basically. Yeah, I'm in Leipzig now, ended up here. I thought I was going to be in Berlin. So I became a German citizen. I became a German citizen in 2019, and that's because my great-grandparents lost their citizenship. And then after the war, they made it back. They got to America after that, after they got their citizenship stripped. But after the war, Germany said, sorry about that little, Holocaust thing. You can have your citizenship back. And so, yeah. They got their citizenship. Well, no, actually, they never restored their citizenship. But they could have. But basically, the law says that if you descend from someone who loses their citizenship, you can get your citizenship too. And I thought, awesome. Once I was alerted to this, which was like in 2016, I thought, whoa, that's cool. I could be a European. I've always wanted to be something that I'm not, basically. Like, oh man, I'm just an American. God, I don't have any culture. That's not true, by the way, that Americans don't have culture. But yeah, I was like, oh my God, I want to be something cool, like a European or something, something I'm not. Like grass is always greener and all that stuff. Like, I'm so happy I'm an American. Don't get me wrong. Sometimes it's, America's great, and America sucks. We all know this. I'm not ashamed to be an American. There's things America does that's shameful. But, Jesus Christ, of all the places to be from, sometimes people treat being from America like being from a really war-torn country. And it's like, we have it pretty good in America. We could do things so much better, and we're going to. But anyway, back to me being German. So yeah, I'm a German now. And so I moved, and I was like, yeah, I'm going to move to Leipzig. That is the place for me. No, I was like, I'm going to move to Berlin. That is the place for me. And so then I did that. And I'm just too busy looking at myself like a monkey looking at a camera or a mirror. Or something like that. Or just a very vain person looking in a mirror. So I'm going to flip this real quick. And then I'm going to talk more to the camera. Okay, there we go. So anyway, so I found out I could become a German citizen. And I was like, let's do it. Collected all the paperwork. And it basically was just proving that I descend from my great-grandparents and proving that they had their citizenship taken away. So a good amount of paperwork, to be honest, because it was birth certificates and marriage certificates from my great-grandparents down to me. I'm not married, but I have a birth certificate. And funny fact, my grandpa actually doesn't have a birth certificate because he was born stateless in Amsterdam. I know, right? It's like, I don't know why, but for some reason, I'm like, he never had a birth certificate. I don't know why. It really just is interesting to me, or it's sad. But yeah, I could talk about birth certificates or I could move on with the story. let's move on with the story. And then basically it was like a year and a half later, after we finally got all this stuff together and submitted it, sent it to Germany and filled out some forms, that we had this kind of ceremony with a bunch of other people with similar stories in the embassy. And they were like, thank you for wanting to come back to Germany. Sorry, you guys are so welcome here. Like, thank you for getting over the past a bit. And we were like, okay, cool. And we submitted our stuff to get our passports that day. And then it was like 3 months after that, or a month and a half, I don't really remember, because I'm so smart, that we got our passports. And that's kind of when I felt like I officially was a German. Like at the ceremony, did we sign a form, or we just got like handed a form from a guy who was like, here you go, you're a German now. And I was like, Danke. And he was like, bitte. And he was happy that I said Danke, actually. So yeah, and anyway, I moved to Europe, and I was like, after working for a year and saving up as much money as I could, I was like, okay, I'm going to become a European. But basically I was working at a job, and I really just didn't like the job, didn't vibe with it. It was a sales job, and of all the jobs, I don't think tech sales jobs, they're actually like pretty okay. But honestly, I was like, I don't want to do this. I want to go to Europe and just find out who the fuck I am. And just have an experience outside of what was kind of becoming my life before 2016. And then after I found out I could become a German citizen, I had this imagination, where it's like, before I was imagining, I'll go to graduate school, I'll work, and maybe I'll get married and stuff like that, and live a very American life, the one that I had always thought my whole life I was going to live. And maybe I was going to move to New York or LA and really focus on comedy and really focus on acting, which was my passions at this point, and still are. And I just was like, oy vey, I don't know what I was like. I just was like, I don't fucking know what I want to do. I don't know what I'm going to do. And so this whole German thing just really gave me a way to explore another options and stuff like that, and just live in a different culture and live in a continent I had never even been to. I had never been to Europe at this point in my life. And so yeah, I moved here. I traveled all around Europe. I have a bunch of stories from that. I want to talk more about it in my blog and in my vlog. And yeah, it was just really fun and really freeing. It was one of the most fun times of my life. Every day was an event. I mean, since Corona and since being locked down in Leipzig, it's like been like 3 months, and it's just like, wow, where the fuck did the time go? I was traveling for 2 months, but it felt like a full year of experiences. And holy crap, that was awesome. But I digress. And I ended up in Leipzig. I thought I was going to be in Berlin. I don't know. I didn't really vibe with Berlin. I really did vibe with Berlin. But for some reason, I was like, yeah, Leipzig, it's cheaper, easier to get an apartment, which in Berlin, it seemed impossible. And yeah, I kind of just then traveled around and ended up in Leipzig. And I had friends here that I haven't seen in months, and I don't really know if we're friends anymore. You kind of make friends really quickly and lose friends really quickly when you're traveling and doing the whole hostel thing. And so I don't know if these are really my friends. I might have really zero friends, but that's okay. I still have friends back home, and I'm gonna make friends. But anyway, I've been here. I've been making videos, I've been making blog posts, working on my German. My phone just died, so I lost a bunch of pictures, notes, and my German app. The information from it I lost, which is so sad. But yeah, anyway, that's been a long ramble just to kind of give you the basis of what my life is like now. And then, it'd be great if someone commented and said, I want you to talk more about that. But kind of the topics that I'm thinking about making my first vlog posts are as I said, traveling through Europe and what that was like, and the funny stories, the crazy stories, whatever, the cool things I saw, all that good stuff. How I became a German citizen, what that process was like for me. And then I really want to read my great grandmother's, her side of the story from kind of when the Nazis took their citizenship away to getting to New York City. I think that would be a really interesting thing to read in her own words. She lived to be 103, so I actually knew her, my Omi. And then just kind of general stuff like learning German. Hopefully more cool stuff happens to me and I can tell you all about that, but just talk about my life. Comment, like, subscribe, watch my stream. I don't know, interact with me, because I need friends. But also, just tell me what I'm doing wrong, tell me what I'm doing right, tell me how I can be better, tell me how I could be worse. I don't know, I don't care. Do anything, just interact with me. Okay, that sounded desperate, but I don't know. I don't know if it's desperate. But send me a comment, subscribe. Wow, I'm on loop. Sorry, it's actually like 3 a.m. here and I'm a little tired. I was actually gonna do a sketch today because I was like, I gotta do a video. And then I did the sketch and I was like, holy shit, I just can't act. And then I have to edit the video. It's not happening. A vlog post is a little easier. So if you feel like I didn't give this vlog post my all, well, damn it. I am. I'm giving it my all. But I'm just a beginner. I'm green and tired. So I'm giving it my all as someone who's a beginner and tired. So I hope you go easy on me. I don't know. Like and subscribe. Check me out at AmeriKonnor.com. Check me out on Twitch, AmeriKonnor. Check me out on TikTok, AmeriKonnor. You can check me out on Twitter, also AmeriKonnor. And then my Instagram is official AmeriKonnor, official_AmeriKonnor. I can't get AmeriKonnor. Some other Connor with a little bit of German, I guess, took it. But whatever. I hope you liked my first vlog post. I hope it wasn't just too much of a dumb ramble. Thank you very much. Have a good one. Bye-bye. Toodles. I don't know. Whatever. Bye. Adios. Bis später. Auf Wiedersehen. Okay.